Why do you think Trump is going after Justin Trudeau, calling him the governor of Canada and openly pointing out that Canada is a US possession? Trump addressed Trudeau as Governor Justin Trudeau and offered to make Canada the 51st state of the US. Are the relations between the two nations going to, or the two leaders going to worsen under Trump's rule? That's an interesting question. So, what exactly has Trump done? Trump. Let's put that on the screen, shall we? Trump's tweet or the post that he put out there. Let's put that on the screen. What did Trump say? Here we have it. So, Trump said this: "It was a pleasure to have dinner the other night with Governor Justin Trudeau of the great state of Canada. I look forward to seeing the governor again soon so that we may continue our in-depth talks on tariffs and trade, the results of which will be truly spectacular for all." DJT Donald J. Trump. So that's what DJT said. Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, Trump called him the governor of the great state of Canada, not the independent sovereign nation of Canada, the state of Canada, which means he's implying that Canada is a state of the US. It's not an independent sovereign nation, it is a US possession. And Trudeau is merely a governor of the state. He's not a sovereign, he's not a prime minister of a sovereign nation. So Trump is essentially pointing out what, I mean, if you know what's going on in the world, you should know that Canada is not a sovereign nation. Canada is a nation that exists as a de facto sovereign nation because the US allows it to exist that way. But Canada doesn't have an independent foreign policy, independent economic policy. Everything Canada does is merely as an extension of US policy. And no Canadian leader can dare to go against any diktat of the US. Impossible. There's going to be very serious consequences, and that person will be in trouble. So, this is something that you don't point out openly. I mean, there's certain norms that you follow. You don't say that the emperor has no clothes, right? You don't say that. But Trump has gone ahead and said it. So I'm glad he has made things very clear. Canada is a vassal, it's a possession of the US. It's not an independent nation. What does it mean? Is Trump going after Trudeau? Maybe Trump doesn't like Trudeau. And I don't blame him. I don't think anybody likes Trudeau. Xi Jinping doesn't like Trudeau. Mr. Putin doesn't like Trudeau. Mr. Modi doesn't like Trudeau. I don't think any Madame Giorgia Meloni doesn't like Trudeau at all. You can't stand the guy. And I don't think Mr. Trump likes Trudeau either. No one likes him. The guy, how? Yeah. So maybe it's about personal dislike. That's why Trump may have said this. Does it mean the relations between the two nations will worsen? No. Relations will remain the same. The Canadian side may say a few words here and there, but their actions will be completely 100%, 3000% aligned with US policy. It will make no difference whatsoever. Trump can taunt them all he wants. The Canadians can't do a thing about this. So I'm glad Mr. Trump cleared this up and made it very clear that Canada is not an independent sovereign nation. It's merely a US possession.